And as President Trump heads to the UK next week, British officials are embroiled in a leadership crisis following the resignation of outgoing Prime Minister Theresa May. She leaves on June 7th. The president arrives on June 3rd. Now, a conservative group called America Majority has revealed a video of Prime Minister candidate Boris Johnson attacking President Trump.
I think Donald Trump is clearly out of his mind. You can't ban people going to the United States. What he's doing is playing the game of the terrorists and those who seek to divide us. So I think he's portraying a quite stupefying ignorance.
The president said today that he does plan on meeting with Boris Johnson when he makes a state visit to the UK next week, but those plans might change after the release of this video. So stay tuned for that. But One America's Jack Posobiec sat down with the leader of American Majority, Ned Ryan.
All right, we're here on One American News talking again to Ned Ryan, CEO of American Majority, and you guys have just released a shocking new video of Boris Johnson with some clips about Donald Trump back when he was running for office. Can you break that down for us?
I thought it was important, especially with Boris wanting to have dinner with Donald Trump next week in London, that people are aware of how Boris Johnson really feels about Donald Trump. So he's been extremely blunt about how he feels about President Trump, and it's not been good.
Also, Boris Johnson, if we remember correctly, he was the foreign minister of the UK during all of these issues regarding potential spying. And within the UK, there's also that photo floating around of Boris Johnson with Joseph Mifsud. Is it possible that he played any role in this?
You know, as foreign secretary, I find it hard to believe that maybe he wasn't potentially aware of something. But again, those are some of the questions that need to be asked of Boris Johnson.
Absolutely. Now, we know the president is heading over soon. He's going to be talking. He talked about Boris Johnson, but he also talked about Nigel Farage. What is going on with Farage, and does he have a chance to make a play here?
When you see a party develop in 6 weeks and go right to the top. I mean, Nigel, the Brexit Party won 29 seats in the European Union. And Nigel's made it pretty clear that they want to see a hard Brexit by the end of October. First of all, you know, Nigel is far more simpatico with Donald Trump in regards to the whole idea of national populism than Boris Johnson could ever imagine. I mean, Boris is really just an internationalist and globalist, whereas Nigel is really simpatico with Donald Trump. So, you know, I think with Nigel, Donald Trump has a much stronger ally. They're much more on the same page on a wide variety of issues. If the Conservative Party, if the establishment in England refuses to actually accept the people's voice and say that they truly do want to have a Brexit, what does that mean for the future with the Brexit Party and Nigel Farage? Because he has stated very clearly in the last couple of days that he intends to run a full slate of Brexit candidates in the English elections next time around. Wouldn't that be a staggering development if all of a sudden Nigel Farage becomes the next prime minister in the not too distant future?
Absolutely fascinating. Ned Ryan, thank you so much for releasing that video and coming on with us to talk about these elections.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.